Well,
You mute everybody?
good evening, let me make sure I'm not muted. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and whenever you're listening to the replay. We are so excited to have you here for team training on Tuesday, July the 28th, 2026. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just before we get started, we're going to read a disclaimer to remind everyone of what we are about with our company and our products. We are excited to share tonight about our new core Java. And while many of our customers have experienced great results, do remember that individual results may vary because everybody is different and everybody is different. Our products are designed to support overall health and wellness. They are not intended, nor is anything you hear on this call tonight intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or symptom in the body. Always be sure to consult with your healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen. And just in case we slide over and have any conversation about the business, we're thrilled to offer you the chance to join our amazing team and build your own businesses. However, while many of our affiliates have achieved great results and great success, please do keep in mind that income varies based on individual effort and market conditions. Our comprehensive training and support are here to help you succeed, but there are no guarantees of specific earnings or results. Your success depends on your hard work, dedication, and ability to follow our proven system. Now, having said that, I'm going to turn the floor back over to someone who has been incredible in creating a massive business, particularly with coffee. And this core Java product that we have is amazing. So I'm looking forward to hearing Karen introduce our guests and the testimonials. And as we lock in, make sure you have your notepad ready so you can take some good notes. And we're going to get started.
Thank you so much, Candace. Welcome, everybody. I'm so grateful to have all of you all here. And yes, my passion has been in the healthy coffee industry for a long time. It has allowed me to live a life of freedom financially. And I'm just so grateful for what we have here. And yes, our formulation is exclusive to Marketplace Global. Nobody else has ever created a healthy weight loss coffee that will literally shut off the food noise and help you to stay focused and help you to stay in control, like this particular formulation is done. And I will say, we are in soft launch. Our official launch should be mid to probably 15, 17 of August. And then we will also be getting our stick packs right after that. So we will be able to have other 6-day experiences without creating them ourselves. However, if you'll go to the 14 pages, there are examples and pictures of our 6-day experiences also in Abundantly Aligned. Drop it like it's hot. All of our team's different Facebook and social media posts, you'll find the different ways and how to get it, where to order, all the things that you need. So with that, guys, I thank you for being here. And I am going first to my very dear friend that I love so much, Miss Connie. Connie, if you would, I know you've been on the coffee with beta test and also you have it now. And so if you would just share with everybody, tell everyone your story.
Thanks, Karen, for having me on. It tickled me to hear from you today. So thank you for that. You guys, if you haven't gotten your coffee, run, do not walk, go get it. I'm telling you what, it's the best. I'm a coffee snob and I'm not afraid to admit it. And it's got to be just right. I'm like Baby Bear, honestly. It can't be too strong, can't be too weak. It's just right. And it's just smooth. It's everything. And I am a creamer girl and a sugar girl. And I don't require that. I do put some in there and some flavoring if I'm in the mood, but I don't require it. Now, before with regular coffee or any other coffee from any other company, I've always had to doctor it up. Couldn't stand it, but you don't have to like kill the taste with this. I love it so much. And when Karen called me earlier, I was actually cleaning again. And when I was in that second beta, I found myself, I had so much energy. And I was staying up till like 3 in the morning. My mother-in-law had passed away. So I was cleaning the house and like just getting rid of junk and, putting things in Goodwill and giving things away and then selling things and all of that. I was staying up, you guys, until 3 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, I didn't eat like dinner. Like, what? Like, but I was so focused. I was lasered in. I'm like, I've got to get this done because I got to get up early. And that was what was so awesome, Karen, is like, I was only getting like maybe 4 hours sleep, maybe 5. And I was waking up and I felt like I'd had 8 hours sleep. I kid you not. And was never a good sleeper until I started on Fix either. But, the food noise was just not, it was shut off. It was just like, I didn't find myself wanting to like chew bubble gum or like wanting that sugar. And that is a big deal for me because I used to be a baker. I used to be a piper. I love sweets and I love cake. And it's like shut off. That sugar craving is shut off for me. It really seriously has. And that's huge for me. It's a blessing. And there's no jitters. I was in a great mood the whole time. Like I said, the focus was amazing. I was down 6 pounds in those 6 days that I was on it. And I feel great. I mean, I've never, ever had a coffee this delicious ever. And if you guys don't have it, get on there and get it. Get it ordered.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Guys, now we're going to go to South Carolina. Let's go to Christina Perry. Christina, I can't wait to hear your results.
Well, I was born in South Carolina, but I live in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I love you. We're going to have some coffee talk. Anybody who's ever watched Saturday Night Live, the coffee talk is what we're talking about right now. Of course, I am, in the Carolinas. That's not how I really talk. But I want to share something with you. Karen, I'm sitting here because I've been studying the ingredients, and you and I've talked a lot, and I have done everything. I'll be 62 in September. I've done everything. There may be a shot or two in there. I won't go into those details. I've done pretty much everything to drop some fat, drop some weight. And I remember when I started this, I started actually last Tuesday, and I said, you know what, I'm going to give it everything that I've got. But I told you, I started studying the ingredients in this. And that's one of the things, for those of you that do not know anything about core Java, you've got to look at the ingredients and you go research it. There are ingredients in here that do boost your metabolism. There are ingredients in here that have calming effect. There are ingredients in here that just lift you up. There are ingredients in here that give you, that are going to get you busy. They're going to get you like alert, focus. And over this past week, I've experienced all of that. And I was blown away, 3.2 pounds down, Karen. But for me, it's been like this crazy up and down. But even my jeans that I have on right now, and I shared this with you earlier today or yesterday. Here's what's crazy. My husband Todd, because men notice this, and women who wear jeans, they kind of wear them kind of snug a little bit. At least I try to. I think that makes me feel skinnier. But the whole thing is they started bagging. And Todd's like, sweetie, how much weight have you lost? So it wasn't just, and I don't measure, I'm sorry, I'm just not that kind of person. I don't have detail for that. But I will say to you that it wasn't just the 3.2 pounds lost. It was obviously inches, because the jeans that I have on right now are baggy, and a week and a half ago, they were not. So Karen, I just want everybody to research what's in here. They will be blown away. I'm just sharing with you. You're going to hear so many different testimonials, but right now, this Java coffee is going to change the landscape again of what we have here at Marketplace Global.
That's right. That's right. And congratulations. That's incredible. Now let's go to Miss Teresa Ferguson. Teresa, you are so tiny, I can't believe you would lose anything. However, I heard you had some really good results. So if you would share with us, please.
Yes, I had to unmute. I'm sorry about that. This coffee is absolutely amazing. I can't believe the appetite control. And it tastes amazing. I make it hot. I make it cold. I like it both ways. It's absolutely amazing. And I did an extra one today. I probably shouldn't do that. We'll have to ask Allison or someone if we can do. But I didn't get jittery. I did forget to eat dinner. I'm going to have to not do that. But I had just had some stressful things go on. And I'm telling you, and I've shared this with Tammy, it puts me in a better mood. It really does. I mean, I'm like, I'm happier with this coffee. But I'm on day 5 and I'm down 4 pounds. And when you're, and I'm not on here saying, oh, I need to lose a lot of weight, but I've been on a weight loss journey since 2021. And so I've lost about 50 pounds, and you all probably don't know that. So I had 2 vacations, put on some more weight, and half of that weight is already gone already. I have never, ever lost weight this quickly on anything. It is absolutely amazing, and it makes you happy. No jitters. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I'll have to say, Karen, you look fantastic. You really do. You look younger. You look thinner. It's amazing. We are actually seeing results in people. We're noticing them. So I couldn't be happier. And I did order 2 more bags today.
Smart girl. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now let's go to Tammy. Miss Tammy Young, I love your story. Tell everybody what happens when you start shrinking and drinking coffee.
Hey, Karen, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. And I love sharing my story. And, Teresa and I, we partnered in 2009 in a coffee business. We've known each other since 7th grade. She lives in West Virginia, I live in Tennessee, but we decided to partner in this coffee company, and it was weight loss. So, and it was coffee. So we are so excited about this. This is way better than anything that we've ever had. And when I got my first cup, it was like, oh my God, it was so smooth going down. I just wanted to drink another cup, but I didn't. But it was so good, smooth, and I'm a little ADHD, and my focus and concentration and the energy, sustained energy throughout the day was absolutely amazing. And one thing that we learned from being, in that other business was you not only need to weigh, but you need to measure, because a lot of people don't lose weight right away. And so I weighed and I measured, and I did a measuring tape, and my 6 days was up. And had I not measured, Karen, I would have missed the victory, because I didn't lose any weight, but I lost 5 inches and 2 off my waist. I'm like, woo, this is great. So we are so excited. Both of us have been to the mailbox today, and, we're telling the world. So this business is absolutely going to go to a whole new level. And thank you, thank you, thank you for what you've done. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And yes, guys, her story was so powerful. And I know Kayleen was on another time, and she said, I only lost 2 pounds in a week, but I lost 9.2 inches. So it is so important for everyone to make sure you measure. If you're doing the 360 app, make sure you do that, guys. Nobody needs to know what it is. That's in between you and your coffee. But the stories of inch loss is just incredible. So Tammy, thank you so much. And yes, this is going to take our business to a whole new level. And I'm excited for all of us, because we're going to win at a higher level. So thank you. And now we're going to go to the rancher who has so many cows that I just found out. I'm like, are those animals yours? She said, oh, we have 500. I'm like, what? So let's go to Miss Janet. Janet, thank you for always being so incredibly amazing and helping all of us to win at a higher level. I appreciate you very much. Just share with the world.
Well, I love you very dearly, and most people know that. So, yes, and I do have a lot of cattle. So there you go. Um, so I too was blessed and honored to be part of the beta testing group, you guys. And I found myself losing on average about a half a pound a day. That was incredible for me because I came from a journey of losing 110 pounds. When I got to 110 pounds, I don't know what happened, but the scale was like, nah, you're done. And I'm like, well, no, I still have a lot more to go and I would like to continue to lose, but it just would never budge. Or it would go up and then it would come down. It would go up and it would come down. And I would never hit that one, like go past that 110 mark sustainably. And what I found with drinking this non-jittery, non-synthetic caffeine coffee, I found I was down 11 total pounds. Y'all, the scale moves. I am wearing a necklace up here. First of all, Connie, my sweet friend, gave me this one. But this one up here, you guys, I haven't been able to wear in years. Okay? I'm wearing it. Thank you. It's on my neck. I'm impressed with myself. So that just gives you something to look forward to. From my perspective, I can literally, like Connie, like Tammy, like Christina, they all talked about, you guys, I can feel myself wake up when I'm like a quarter cup in. And I can be sitting here drinking the cup of coffee, literally rolling out of bed, getting on a call, and I am exhausted, tired because I too, like Connie, stay up entirely too late. And I'm sitting here and I drink coffee, and about a quarter cup in, I'm like wide awake. So I feel my brain turn on. I have focus. I don't have that food noise. I am not a pantry grazer anymore because I was a big time pantry grazer when I'm bored, especially. But now I'm focused. I've got energy. I'm doing the things that I need to be doing. And it's just been incredible. And on the business side of things, you guys just think about this over 1 billion, and that's with a B as in boy, 1 billion cups of coffee are consumed every single day. 1 billion. We're a small piece of that pie that can serve those cups of coffee. So just think about that. Thank you, ma'am. I love it. It's delicious, by the way. You're muted.
And all we have to do is to just get people to change their brand. And I say this often, if we can tell people, if you're willing to change your brand, it'll change your life. Who wouldn't want to make that commitment? Because that's exactly what's already happening. So thank you so much, Janet. Thank you for sharing. Now let's go to your friend, Christine. Christine just fired me up this morning. So Christine, if you will unmute yourself, I can't wait for the world to hear your story as well.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Karen. I can't tell you how excited I was on, let's see, today is Tuesday, on Sunday when I got out of the shower and I thought, let me get on this scale. And I nearly fell off because I started my weight journey last year. I started at 255. Then I was taking a different type of product, which I saw some results and I was pretty happy with it. But then I got stuck at 234. And I thought, oh my God, am I ever going to get past this number? It's just killing me. So now on Sunday, when I weighed, it was 227. Now I'm being real and very vulnerable. Nobody knows how much I weigh. My husband is just now finding out how much I weigh, and we've been together since dirt. I'm just saying. So the coffee, I'm not a coffee drinker. I love the smell, but I just couldn't make myself drink it. But I did. I made myself a cup of coffee, and I'm not going to lie, I put Coffee Mate sugar-free chocolate hazelnut in it, and I absolutely love it. I drank it and I thought, I can do this. This is fabulous. Okay, so I started drinking it last Tuesday, and it's been a week, and it is 7 pounds down in just 1 week. And that to me is, I came out of the bedroom and I was in the kitchen and I said, babe, guess what? And he's like, where'd you go? If you knew my husband, you would understand. But I have curves in my waist and I found them, and it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And I'm bursting at the seams, picking up my pants as I walk. So thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
I want to hug you the next time I see you. I want to be down 30 pounds before we go to the view, because I want a new outfit with all kinds of sparkles and shining. And yes, that'll be me.
Oh, thank you so much, Christine. Yes, yeah, I love your story. You inspire a lot of people, so thank you. Okay, before I start my crying session, now let's go to Dale Ray. Dale, an incredible nurse, works to help people get healthy and better all the time. Dale, if you could share with everyone, and thank you so much, Christine. Everybody put some hearts in the chat to let everybody know how much we love what we're hearing.
Hello,
Are you
everyone. Thank you, Karen, for allowing me to share my story. I started my core Java journal 2 weeks ago. And, this reminded me of a coffee I used years back, but way much better in every way. I'm already down 5 pounds. My appetite is under control. My energy is amazing. No jitters. Food craving is gone. I am loving it. Loving my results. I'm helping a lot of people to change their coffee so they can change their lives. And this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you.
I love your story. Thank you so much for hopping on with us. Okay, now let's go to, I'm going to say this name wrong. Estrella? Yes. I can't wait to hear your story. Thank you for being on with us.
Yeah, no, I just want to say, thank you for asking me to share my testimony. I tried not to cry when I read your message, but so I had when I was little, because I had asthma really bad in our family. We didn't have a lot of money, so I had to drink black coffee. And so I've had coffee a lot, and I know different coffee brands and the tastes, and majority of the time, I have to have creamer in it because I've had to drink it black when I was little and I just can't stand the taste. When I tried this core Java, I really liked the slim core Java before, but when I tried this one, like one of the other women was saying, you don't have to put a lot of stuff in it. So I use oat creamer, and I don't have to put oat creamer to tone down the flavor because it's not strong like black coffee. I went from slim core Java and then wasn't able to get it, and so I had to go back to store bought. So gross. I'm sorry, but it's so gross, the store-bought coffee compared to what we have even now. It smells like chocolate when you open the bag, and that's good. I've actually lost 4 pounds in 7 days. Not even like the other sisters said that I'm gonna weigh myself. I did the same thing and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm 233. I before I got coffee, I was at 247, and my highest weight I ever been in my life was 247. I was on my way to 250. And I ended up losing 10 pounds of the water weight. So these 4 pounds that have come off are not water weight. So it's not like, oh yeah, I know that people are like, oh yeah, water weight, the first 10 pounds of water weight comes off really fast. That already came off. So I was at 237 when I got my coffee. And day 7, I was at 233. And yeah, it's just amazing. And I'm not gonna stop drinking it. And I can relate to every single one of their stories because I put on a pair of jeans today and they fit me. And I haven't been able to wear them for a while because they wouldn't button up. Um, I I've drank more than one coffee a day, but I don't need even it just tastes good. You just want to drink it. One thing I can say, I did feel when I first drank the coffee was somebody said that you could feel your brain wake up. I was thinking to myself, like, does anybody else, are they aware? Is anybody else aware that what it feels like when you're focused, like your brain wakes up and you're like, you notice everything more clearly? That's what happened to me. My first cup. I took a drink, I took another drink, and then it was just like I don't know, like the windows were open, the light came in, and I was just like really wide awake and very focused. And there's no crash, there's no jitters. The taste is amazing. It's just all around good, period. Physically, mentally, emotionally, it's all, yeah, it has all the qualities that we need.
Life changing, definitely. I thank you so much. Thank you for being on with us. I loved your story. It's like, I got to have her on here because your story will change a lot of people's lives, and never stop
Thank
slowing
you.
down to tell it because people are waiting to hear you. And I can't wait to see what everything's going to do for you in the future. So thank you so much. Now,
Thank you.
Candace, did Terry come on?
Let me
Terry Learbach?
let me see.
If not, while we're looking for him, we can go to Dr. Ron. And then if Terry's on, then we can come back to Terry. Are you on, Dr. Ron?
I'm here.
I was so excited when I saw how excited you were. So share with everybody what's happening, Doc.
Well, let me say this. I've been drinking coffee longer than most of you are alive. So I know coffee. I love coffee. Used to put cream and sugar in. Haven't done that since I grew up. So it's a long, long time ago. But boy, my first taste of this coffee, well, it was a mic drop. That's all I can say. I mean, it was flavorful, it was rich, but it wasn't bitter. It wasn't jittery feeling drinking the coffee. The caffeine was not there, but it was like the floor got swept and it's cleaned out, and you could just have this mental clarity and focus. And in the first 6 days, I dropped 5.5 pounds. Now I'm, let's see, 10 days into it, I'm down 7.6 pounds. Now, like a few others have said, they're old school, they don't measure, but I have this thing called cargo shorts, and they have a belt on them. And when I took my belt off this morning, they kind of slipped out a little bit. So I'm glad I have the belt when I'm going outdoors, because I'm shrinking around the waist, I'm shrinking around my chest. I can just feel it all over my legs. Donna says, your arms look a little thinner too, and I can feel it in my face. It's just overall a winner, winner, winner. And boy, in fact, I won't go anywhere. And I had enough of the old Slim Core Java to make it to the restaurant. We go out twice a week for breakfast. I take my own coffee because I'm not drinking anybody else's coffee. And I made it, and now I got the core Java, and boy, I love it, love it, love it. Oh man.
Thank you so much. And yes, you have had coffee for a long time. And so when I heard what it was doing for you, I'm like, bingo, that's it. Because Ron is just dedicated. He loves health. He and his wife walk and do hiking and do all the things. And to have him to have that kind of success is just powerful. So thank you so much for sharing. Candace, did we find Terry? Is Terry on? I think not.
I'm not seeing Terry.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, guys, I want you to know that this formulation was created for you, first to market. It will truly change the trajectory of your business. I have no doubt whatsoever, because I already see what's happening for everybody who is using the coffee. And Kylie said earlier today, she's like, it's like, who are you going to talk to? Did y'all see her picture, by the way? If you haven't, go look on her page. The girl is tiny. She probably has 2% body fat, maybe. I doubt if she even has that much. But she held her pants out. She's lost 2 pounds. Kylie, are you on? Miss Kylie?
She was here.
I am. Yeah, I got kicked off, and so I joined on Chad's phone because my phone died. And yes, I have a lot more than 2% body fat. I'm gonna tell you that.
Sounds good.
More like 25. But yes. What did you want to ask me, Karen? I'm all yours, my love.
I mean, you have been in the coffee business before.
I have.
And can you kind of tell people your vision of what you see happening with for us with what we have right now?
Yeah, I mean, so full transparency, when I looked at my last company, I mean, 5, 6 years ago, I thought the coffee was expensive. I had never bought a coffee like that before. I was used to like going to Walmart and you'd see the Folgers aisle or whatever is $12. And so that was a big objection I had in the beginning because again, I came from beauty, so I wasn't used to people buying supplements and things like that. So what I found though is we had a nootropic coffee. So if you're familiar with nootropics at all, it makes you feel good. And some people did lose weight, but that wasn't a testimony that we heard very often. But we heard things about focus and just feel good energy. And we would make jokes about how we were a little less murdery when we would drink our coffee. Actually, one time I went on an airplane and I hadn't had my coffee yet. And I ran into a teammate. We were on our way to our conference and I know she didn't see the version of me that she was used to on Zoom because I hadn't had it yet. So the reality is, though, I fell in love with it. I loved the flavor. I drank it every day and I looked forward to it every day. And what we ended up noticing is our team. We built a team there of about 14,000 people. And I mean, almost across the board, that was the product that people did not want to go without. It wasn't necessarily the one they saw the greatest testimony with, but it was so sticky, you guys. And when you understand sticky volume in a network marketing business, this is where millionaires are made. I mean, it just absolutely is. And so I used to joke around that they would have to kick me out of the company if they ever wanted me to stop ordering. Like, I wasn't even sure I would. I was like, they could sue me and I'd probably still order it. And so when I came to, and they got close, and when I came to this company, I tried the original Java and I was like, you guys, it was not a happy day for me. I wasn't real thrilled about it. And but I drank it and I doctored it up and added plenty of things to it. And I eventually came to enjoy it. But when Karen told me that they were going to be launching this, just full transparency, my husband and I, we have been on a fitness journey for quite a few years, and we are serious about maintaining our wellness. And we love to feel good. I mean, we just absolutely love to feel good. Keep in mind, health and wellness company. We were there for 5 years, and so that's how we made money, is promoting a wellness lifestyle. And so we do work out about 6 days a week. I tend to stay in a calorie deficit. I try to hit around 15 to 1700 calories a day, and I aim for about 125 grams of protein. And that being said, when you get to where I've been, you don't tend to see a lot of progress, right? Because you're there. Like, I don't mean that weird. I just mean I've worked really hard to get to where I am. So it would take a lot for me to see some results at this point. And I feel like you have to move mountains and I have starved myself. And so I don't want to do that. And so when I tried this coffee, I reached out to Karen. I said, Karen, I'm just going to be honest. I don't have any weight to lose, really. I mean, I could lose 5 or so pounds. But I said, I really just want to see if I like it, because I'm the type of person, if I like something, I'm not going to shut up about it. And I know the power of moving business around a product that you're not going to shut up about.
Yes.
And so Karen was just the angel that she is. And she got me a bag of this. And I said, okay, I will be 100% honest. And Chad and I both, we took first sip and I was like, this is actually good. I heard the gentleman on here, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, because
Dr.
I was
Ron?
walking. Yeah. And he was like, I don't even have to add anything to it. Like, it's just smooth and it tastes good. And it doesn't have the bitterness. I don't feel like it's an acquired taste as much, unless you just don't like coffee at all. But first impression, we love the flavor. But then, Karen, I don't think I told you this, but nobody told me how much I was supposed to take. So I was probably taking like a teaspoon or something. I don't even know. And I was like, I love the flavor. It's great. I'm looking forward to it. And we ran out. And then I actually got the bag of core Java last week. And Chad and I looked at each other. We go, oh my gosh, this scooper is way bigger than we realized. And Chad, what have you lost? 3 to 5 this week? Easily 3, at least 3 that he knows for sure. But I feel like it's a little bit more. So it's just since we got it a week ago. I got on the scale this morning because Karen said, Kylie, have you lost weight? And I said, I just noticed like everything's loose. And I got on the scale and I noticed about 2 pounds down. Now, I full transparency, I didn't weigh myself and write it down that day, but I just know it's different than what it should be. And this was weighing myself in the evening. And last thing I will say, you're going to have people that give you some pushback that say, oh, it's impossible. I had a comment like that today. Like, I do nutrition, I do wellness, I'm, personal trainer, whatever. And it's physically impossible to lose that kind of weight that quickly. I'm going to go ahead and say, and no, it's not. Okay. Because I've watched it happen. And number one, the more weight you have to lose, of course, you can lose it faster. But in the fitness community right now, it is very popular to do something called an aggressive cut. Are you guys familiar with this? So if you know your total energy expenditure per day, essentially how many calories are you burning? And I challenge every single one of you, if you want to sell the crap out of this, figure out what you need to do to be in a calorie deficit and start tracking and planning your food. That might sound extreme, but I'm telling you, you should be committed because it will grow your business. I promise you. I'm not telling you go on a diet. I'm telling you to have some numbers in your mind, okay? An aggressive cut is simply, let's say you're burning for you to maintain your weight, maybe you need to be at 1900 calories a day. Aggressive cut would look like maybe for a month, you're going to eat 1000 calories a day. This is why the Ozempic people are getting results so fast, you guys. It's because their body is in an aggressive deficit. And so what I believe is happening, Karen, and maybe you see this too, is we're just not freaking hungry. I mean, we're just not. And so I do believe that one thing I would challenge all of you to do, because we don't want to look wafy, is make sure you're getting your protein in, right? You want to look healthy. Please get your protein in. But yes, you're going to lose weight when you're aggressively cutting. If you were used to eating 3,000 or 4,000 calories a day and you cut that in half, don't be shocked if within a week you're seeing stories like this. And the food noise, Karen, I'm sorry, I just took over your call. I'm done talking.
Oh, no.
But the food noise is not there. I literally ate at 4:30 today and I told Chad, I'm going to have to put a reminder in my phone. And I don't remember a time in my life where I have not wanted to eat. I love to eat. And so even post workout. So you guys, like pay attention to your protein, but really everything that you track is going to matter from here on out. That's the only regret we have, is that we didn't actually take our measurements and weigh ourselves, because if we're being honest, it's been years since I've seen something that really made me notice a significant change. I've always led with business because my product results typically haven't been that dramatic. This is something, I made a post today and I haven't had this type of response to a product post probably since 2014. So I'm telling you, you have your hands on something really big right now.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kylie. And guys, I mean, we'll have to have a call just about the calorie reduction and all that. We'll have to do that for everybody in the company. That would be great as well. So guys, you heard it tonight. There's no reason to look for proof. We have proof. You already have seen it. And it's showing up every day. Every single day, someone is calling. I said, I love, for the first time in a long time. Yes, guys, Fix is the foundational product. You can fix your coffee, put your fix in your coffee, because it does make a difference. But people are looking for instant gratification. People want to know they feel something. And with our core Java, you feel it. And as Christine Perry said, look up the ingredients. Nobody's ever had this combination before. It is exclusive to Marketplace Global. Nobody has it. Nobody will. Of course, they'll want to copy us because we're getting ready to go crazy. So if you don't have your coffee yet, go order it, because I have a feeling we're a little bit faster than we thought with getting people on coffee. And so you want to make sure you don't run out. So go over there and grab you another bag just in case. So with that, guys, Candace, thank you. If we go ahead and cut off the recording, we will have this posted so everybody can share the testimonial video.